Welcome to Worldwide Truth Foundation, where truth is not just something you hear, it is something you become, something you walk through, something that transforms you from within. If you have been on this journey, then you already understand. Awakening is not a single moment. It is a process, a progression, a sacred unfolding. You have chosen your identity. You have allowed truth to examine you. You have confronted what is not aligned. You have removed what does not belong. You've crossed over, leaving illusion behind and stepping into truth. And now you arrive at a moment that feels different, quieter, still, almost unexpected. Because after the intensity of crossing, after the depth of release, after the power of transformation, there is silence. This is 15 Nisan, the beginning of unleavened bread. And many misunderstand this moment because they expect something loud. They expect visible change. They expect immediate results. But instead, there is stillness. No noise, no performance, no striving. Just purity and silence. And this silence is not emptiness. It is fullness without distraction. It is alignment without effort. It is truth, settling. Because in the pattern given through the Torah, no leaven is allowed at all during this time. Not a little, not hidden, not tolerated, none. Because leaven represents mixture, distortion, anything that alters what is pure. Anything that spreads quietly and changes the nature of what was once whole. And now, after everything you have released, there is no more room for mixture. Nothing false remains, nothing hidden is allowed. Only truth, simple, clear, unmixed. And this is where a deeper understanding begins to emerge. Because purity is often misunderstood. Many think purity is something you perform, something you try to achieve, something you struggle to maintain. But that is not truth. Purity is not performance. Purity is a state of being unmixed, a state where there is no contradiction within you, no divided identity, no double-mindedness, no hidden layers of distortion, just truth, steady, clear, aligned. And here's what you must understand. You are not becoming pure. You are uncovering purity, because everything that was not true has already been removed. And what remains is what has always been real. And this is why nothing new is added in this moment. No new striving, no new effort, no new identity to build. Because this is not about becoming something else. It is about allowing what is true to fully settle within you. And this is why this moment is quiet. Because the deepest transformations do not happen outwardly. They happen in hidden places, and we see this pattern clearly. During this stage, Yeshua is in the tomb. No teaching, no miracles, no visible movement, silence. And yet, this is one of the most powerful moments in the entire process. Because something is happening, not outwardly, but inwardly. Transformation, alignment, completion. And this reveals something that many people miss. The most powerful work of truth is often invisible. Because we live in a world that values noise, action, movement, demonstration. But Yahweh works differently. His deepest work happens in stillness, in silence, in places where no one is watching. And this is where identity stabilizes, where truth takes root, where transformation becomes real, not temporary. Because what is built in noise can easily be shaken, but what is formed in silence becomes unshakable. And this is why many people struggle with this stage. Because after crossing over, they rush. They try to prove they have changed. They try to act differently immediately. They try to demonstrate transformation, but they skip stillness. And without stillness, transformation does not deepen. It remains surface level, and eventually it fades. But this moment is calling you into something different. Not striving, not forcing, not trying to become, but being. This is the call of this day. Be still, not passive, not inactive, but deeply aligned. Stillness means you are no longer trying to control the process. You are no longer overthinking every step. You are no longer striving to prove something. You are trusting, trusting that what has been done within you is real and is continuing to unfold, even if you cannot see it yet. And this is where the deeper test begins. Not a test of action, but a test of trust. Do you trust what Yahweh is doing within you? Do you trust the transformation that has already begun? Do you trust the silence? Because you may not feel dramatic change, you may not see immediate results, but something is happening. Quietly, powerfully, like roots growing underground before anything appears above. And those roots matter, because they determine what will stand later. So this is not the moment to push, not the moment to force, not the moment to prove. This is the moment to rest in truth, to rest in alignment, to rest in what has already been established within you, because you have already crossed. Now you must become, not by effort, but by allowing. So take a moment right now. Be still, even if just for a few seconds. Breathe slowly and ask yourself, can I be still without trying to control? Can I trust what is happening within me? Can I allow truth to fully settle? Sit with that, because that stillness is not empty. It is sacred. It is where clarity forms, where peace stabilizes, where alignment deepens. And from that place, everything begins to shift naturally. So speak this gently, not with force, but with peace. I release all striving and all pressure. I enter into stillness and trust. I allow truth to settle deeply within me. I walk in purity, simplicity, and alignment. Nothing false remains in me. I am steady. I am grounded. I am transformed. Let that settle, because this moment is not about doing more. It is about becoming stable in what is already true. And this is the final truth of this day. 15 Nisan is quiet, but it is powerful, because what is formed in silence becomes unshakable in reality. So do not rush this moment. Stay in it, allow it, trust it, because this is where transformation becomes permanent. And if this message brought you into stillness, don't let it end here. Take time today, step away from noise, reflect, sit in silence, and allow truth to settle within you. And if this spoke to you, go ahead and comment below. What did you feel in this stillness? What shifted within you? Share this with someone who needs to slow down and trust the process of transformation. And make sure you subscribe to Worldwide Truth Foundation so you can continue this journey with us, step by step, day by day. Thank you for choosing truth. Thank you for embracing stillness. And thank you for being part of this awakening. Stay rooted, stay still, stay aligned, because the moment you stop striving is the moment truth fully establishes you. Amen.